People often ask me how these technologies can be used in business. I then ask them a question. Are you interested in increasing sales or decreasing costs? If the person I'm talking to is a customer service manager, I also ask whether the customer service department is getting the respect it deserves for the critical role it plays in the success of the business. Of course, the answer to the first question is always yes. Everyone wants to make more money and spend less of it. But more often than not, the answer to the second question is no. These videos will help show the relationship between customer service, social media, and the overall benefits to the company. They'll help you prove that social media can affect the bottom line today and that customer service can contribute to the social media strategy that sets up your company for success in the future. Who knows, it might even be your ticket to the executive suite. Many of the customer service executives I've gotten to know have told me that they dream of the day that their CEO will actually listen to customer calls. They know if their CEOs heard all the complaints, they'd stop telling them to find ways to do more with less. Of course, they also know that their CEOs will never listen to calls, but as customers start tweeting and blogging and posting comments, they can do the very next best thing. They can monitor all the mentions of their company in social media and pull it all together into a presentation. When they show the results to the CEO and the team, pages and pages of complaint after complaint, the typical response is shock. And then the CEO usually says something along these lines. We need to fix this and we need to fix it fast. I don't want people to see this. It could really hurt our brand and our growth. Do you know what to do about this? Customer service executives can then assure the CEO not only do they know how to make the bad publicity go away, they can also prove that it will pay off when it comes to the bottom line. For example, they can show that an investment in social media will make customer service less expensive and customers more loyal. I've seen these situations lots of times. It's the moment when the light bulb goes on for the executive team and the CEO. It's when they get at a gut level what can happen when customers no longer pick up the phone to dial the contact center to complain, but they're using social media to air their grievances. It's when they realize that all of these complaints will last forever, meaning they can't be taken down. With millions of people tweeting and posting and blogging, the result can be stunning. For example, 70% of bloggers write about brands and products, and 51% of online users read them, which affects sales. What's more, the treatment of customers has become the topic of TV shows like Undercover Boss and Outsourced, and books like Your Call is Not That Important to Us. And PR disasters like United Breaks Guitars video are on everyone's mind. With all this attention to customer service, you'd think it would be easy to convince a CEO that it's important to meet customers where they are. Not so much. To really get a CEO's attention, you need to show how social media will affect the traditional metrics that contact centers live and die by. So how can you do that? First, you'll need to show what people are saying about your company. Second, you must prove that social media can affect the metrics that result in higher savings and higher customer satisfaction. To tackle the first task, gather some examples. Depending on your industry, people will use a different social media mix. Most will use Twitter and Facebook, but their use of blogs, forums, Flickr, YouTube, and other media will vary. There are many social media monitoring tools that you can buy, but if you want to get started, you can use some of the following tools for free. For instance, go to search.twitter.com to search for tweets. To search for blogs, you can go to technorati.com, and for forums, you can try boardtracker.com. You can also get Google Alerts at google.com/alerts, or use a search engine to find negative posts by putting in your name followed by fail. For the second task, you'll want to prove the ROI of social media programs that you're proposing. Once you've shown how social media can affect the bottom line, you can also make the case for how it sets your company up for success.